ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Stardust Gaming, back with some more of the TIRASPOL strategic campaigning. If you remember in the last episode, we held off a Soviet attack in this sector, took some substantial losses, although we inflicted much more upon them, but difference is that they can take it and we cannot. Here, they are attacking our troops, the 133rd Infantry Battalion, in the vicinity of Ackermann, with these two extremely strong naval infantry brigades. I mean, if you look at their command value, they could attack at full strength for like 3 whole turns before like having any problems. And as you can see, this is within range of their air power, or of their AA net, and they could fly bombers down or whatever. We don't even have fighters to intercept. Although these could. Oh no, these are Blenheims. Never mind, those couldn't do so good. These could though. These could do an okay job of fighting off enemy aircraft, but we don't have any proper fighters, and we're getting attacked here. So, considering they're likely to use air power, considering they have overwhelming force here, we were going to pull these troops back. It sucks to lose Ackermann. It's a strategic territory, but I think it's necessary to pull back out. Hopefully they'll de-establish their own AA net when they chase down, and then we'll be on more even terms. I'm not going to fight a battle in which we're massively outnumbered. They have air support and every advantage to hold a choke point, although I'd like to have that. So we're going to disengage here and let them take it. Alrighty. Here we go. I like the map, by the way. This is the Nartach Lake map. Makes a lot of sense for the sector we're fighting in, but we're going to disengage. Man, that sucks because I like the map a lot, honestly. Narach Lake. Okay, hopefully it's not this. Sometimes I think the game just randomly destroys your battalion. Oh, hell no. Yeah, we're glad we didn't face that. Okay, I have that clicked. We're going to see where it flies back to. Okay, it's fell back. There. That's their airbase. By Odessa. Interesting. Okay, it looks like they're not mounting any more attacks. They're just moving and whatnot. They established a bridgehead there, then retreated for some reason. Okay, that's fine with me. This is a tough situation too, because look, we've got this guy here. He can't cover both bridgeheads. He can cover this one, not this one at the same time. Unless we moved him up, but we'll see. I imagine they're going to be pouring troops into this gap here. Yeah, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas, 6 at Ackermann to break through and attack from. So if I were them, I'd be attacking everywhere, seeing where broke through, so that like my reinforcements, like these guys wouldn't know where to go. You know, they'd be split up. But if they only attack in a couple sectors, then that's good. Although, and you know, it's also better for us because we're using a smaller force to mask a larger force on their part. Yeah, even though we had to pull back here, I don't see this Ackermann attack, these guys going anywhere, because they don't have a huge amount of troops. I mean, they have those. They had some fortified regions, but those might stay on their side. And we have security troops, these guys. I don't see these guys being able to break out. Even if we had no troops, there's not the best routes to come down. We just have to block this, and that's it. So, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, there they go. They're establishing an AA net there. Disallowing our aircraft from intervening. See, we have AA here, we have some tanks. Here we have tanks. We need to move this AA up ASAP. Columns of troops here, a reinforcement, like, garrison division thing here. Like a reinforced division. This is like 2 divisions here. Lol, where are they coming from? And look, we can actually just deploy troops right here from the railhead, so I don't think it'll be too hard to hold off this much smaller force. In fact, if we lure these guys in, we might be able to wipe it out completely. There's not that many troops here. Maybe we could mount a counterattack after that through here. I never thought of that before. That's smart. Big brain time. Here it looks like they're moving into a position where they can attack us next turn. Here, I'm even considering just pulling back and letting them all push through the gap and then just closing it. Bonk. Wiping out all of these guys. I think that might be the best move. Here, though, we have to hold. Here we need to hold. Here we need to hold. Here, we're going to open up the gate. This whole group fold back this way. This group fall back this way. We'll let them flood down here. We'll establish a blocking position of strong defenses. Hammer and anvil. Hold this ground and use tanks to snip the sides of this bulge off. Cut through here. And hopefully wipe out almost everything in this bulge that's coming down. And then later in the game, they're going to have lots of reinforcements coming through here, including probably tanks and stuff. Right now, they're just infantry against infantry to kind of break through my frontal defenses and then tanks to exploit, so I'll have to watch the tanks come through here. We could wait longer and let them push longer and let more tanks slip through, or we could steal it earlier and at least get all these guys. I'm not really sure. But mobile combat with tanks in this area is not what I really want to do. And that's because we don't have the mobile forces to do that. We have to be dug in to encounter tanks. We don't have too many mobile tank groups. Okay, it looks like it's our turn. Speaking of which, let's look at this naval bomber regiment. Yeah, that's some heavy ordnance. I'm not messing with those. Okay, yeah, they said they were right here, so too bad we can't move these back, or else I would totally move them backwards. A risky maneuver for sure, but I think we're gonna move these guys right there. Hopefully they don't bombard them again. Oh look, and they got rid of their AA net to push down. I thought maybe only amphibious troops could use this, but obviously these guys are following, so I guess I was wrong. Okay, and we'll push these down to the sides of the breakthrough. We'll dig this in. We'll actually pull him back a little bit. We'll dig him in there, dig these guys in here. We'll let them think that they're winning, basically. Dig in here, use these to exploit later. Move to the side, let them push, and then we'll have them. We'll have them good. We're gonna nail them. It's gonna be bad for them. I'm moving these here so that they can join the sides of this encirclement. And then this infantry, just in case, we're gonna put down 2 infantry groups here, and then use these to make sure they can't penetrate too far. Set up a screen like this. Kind of a soft backstop, if you will. A soft backstop. The road's open, y'all. Come on down. I would even willingly let this be destroyed if I could take out all of this with no casualties, including these like 3,000 man brigades. Well, it looks like it's pretty clear that an attack is developing here. Fine by me, of course. Here's not somewhere where we're going to do an open and close the gate. We're going to stand our ground here and not let them break through at all, no matter what. Dig them in. You know, actually, I want these guys here because I need every available tank to be ready to push through this once the time has come. And for this to work, for us to snip off this side, this this like anchor, this right angle has to hold, because they push through here, they'll develop into a bigger front line, and we're gonna get destroyed. So we really can't have that happen. I'm thinking that next turn we might have a enemy attack here. It looks pretty obvious, but they'll bring in air power since they can't mass guys. So we don't want them to attack us here until like we're ready. We need to wait until like we have either this up or they displace their own AA before we let this battle happen. They're gonna dance to our tune, or they're not gonna dance at all. So we're gonna stop them from attacking here. We're gonna pull these guys backwards retrograde motion. These guys will be part of the counterattack to cut that. But we're gonna pull all these guys back. Probably faster to move them like this, I think. Even our AAA, we're gonna displace. Oh, you can move a little farther right. Yeah, there you go. And these guys will have them fall back like this way. We're opening the gate for them. We want them to come through. We would like to welcome them, if you will. And then these guys, we're gonna move back. This anchor has to hold though. This anchor has got to hold or we're screwed completely. So we'll move all these guys back to like this as if our line is peeled open. Hopefully they'll take the bait, take this, push down, and then they'll run right into my blocking position, which I'm going to set up here. Consisting of strong infantry groups backed up by... We'll set it up right here and have it be backed up by the tanks and stuff right behind. These two here, and then a line of infantry like this. They're not going to go anywhere. Meanwhile, this tank destroyer battalion, I want to have these like powerful tank groups, honestly, like cut them off, but I'm not sure. 63rd Recon, Penal Battalion. It looks like these Danuti, which must be the penal troops with these old rifles, are not actually It looks like they're not, what do you call them, demoralized or disheartened, but maybe they're motivated to get out of the penal battalion, which I'm going to tell you that doesn't actually usually happen. Alrighty, spinny boy, hee hee. Okay, those guys are in position. They've got artillery in the front, so I don't think they're going to be able to attack us, but you know what, well, we've got our AA net here, so let's prevent an attack for a turn till it, well, no, actually we'll let them attack, it's fine, it's not a big deal. Here they have AA coverage, that's too much. Can I bombard this? I don't even think this unit can initiate an attack, can it? I guess it can. Maybe it can, I don't know. But yeah, this right angle has got to hold at all costs, so we're going to be completely screwed. Provisional battalion, what's that? Okay, interesting. Yeah, we're going to look like we're going to use a lot more recruity this game than last one. Move these guys up, because they're going to cut off the pincer up there. Hopefully they mount heavy attacks here. Although if they make a hard shoulder here, then it's going to make it tougher for us. And then I'm not going to be 100% sure what to do. Well, it looks like all of our guys are in the positions that they need to be in, basically. I'm leaving these guys here because sometimes the red will fold over, and if it envelops your troops, then they'll be disorganized. So I'm keeping these here to stem these three, just in case, although obviously they can't attack across the river. These Fusilier troops can move, bruh. They got legs on them. They got legs on them. Okay, good. Yeah, these tanks will use to cut the enemy from this side, I think. Methinks that'll be the proper route. Move these reserves up. We'll use them again to pincer this. These guys, we might have them kind of form a shallow curve here of dug-in troops. These guys obviously want them to destroy that. And these, I don't know exactly where I want these troops to go. I mean, we'll keep them as a reserve. If this breaks, or this looks like an emergency break, we'll send these where they need to go. But these troops will keep them in reserve, although this is going to be sent here to be ready for the breakthrough when the time is right. Okay, that's almost everything. Too bad our strongest tank forces are facing the enemy head-on and not to the side. We can't move them to the sides. And finally, we have this, like... Oh, we also have these guys, too. Interesting. Training regiments. Okay, German troops. Just a lot of Ersatztruppen, looks like. Now, these guys... I think we'll use some of them to, like, help secure the encirclement. And then other ones to push out this way and add to my reserve. So these guys will go this way, down this road. It's kind of like castling in chess. Like you're expending a turn. You're taking a turn out of your own capabilities to, like, get units into a better position. So we'll move them up here. Sadly, this road terminates and doesn't lead anywhere, so I guess we'll leave them around here and have them ready to be a mobile reserve. And if they do a breakthrough, then they'll be like here-ish, ready to respond in a way. Anyway, I think that's all the deployments we want. Finally, yeah, it's just infantry divisions here, sadly. No, like, tanks, nothing spectacular, but at least we have aircraft. I think we definitely need fighters, too, and we'll buy the recon as well, because it's so cheap. Why are these fighters so cheap? I thought they might be biplanes or something, but they look fine to me. I guess the game was just like, yeah, you're gonna need these, buddy. These Stukas or what? Oh, even better. Nice. We have a lot of... These close support wings are gonna be killer. The ones with the FW-190s, because they're fighters, they're bombers, they're whatever you want them to be. And finally, we have a unit of heavy bombers. Okay. Well, that looks good. I think we are going to pass the turn, and we're going to see what they're going to throw at us. These guys are stopped. These guys are clear to advance. This is going to hold no matter what. Although I'm going to move this back too, actually. Let them have more room to come down. We don't want to, like, hook in. We want to, like, fold back. Let's pass the turn and let's see what they do. Hopefully they fall into my trap, if you will. Looks like they're mostly just moving troops. Ooh, yeah, they want to join these together badly. Joining, yeah, this cannot go. This, just like this hinge can't fall, this can't go down either, or my whole front is gonna start falling apart. My God. Well, here we go. We've got enemies here. It looks like they're gonna use aircraft, sadly. If only we could use fight. Oh, well, actually, no. We have our cover. Okay, I thought maybe I missed something. Yeah, okay, we're good. Artillery. I don't want to use these frontline troops because I think the new rules might make them lose their entrenchment, so we'll use these instead. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, there we go. I was right. They used aircraft to try to mess with us. Although the air engagement rules seem a lot more fair now. Like, before you'd shoot down like 8 planes for like 1 AA gun or like a couple of like troops on the ground or Aufklon or something, but now it looks like we're losing a lot more guns. Player control. This will be a little easier to handle because they're gonna have to come in the A phase, you know, and then B, then C, and kind of progressively advance rather than like just swarm us with 5 regiments right from the start, or 5 battalions on A phase. Oh, they do have this mortar regiment, which is gonna make things not fun. This is an interesting map. I don't think I've played over this before. Well, I know this is like, I think a 2v2 map or something. I don't remember. This river, I've played over this like a couple times now, I remember. Well, this river makes things interesting, don't it? So you gotta look at the bridges, bridge. Although, if they take the river line, they basically won the game, I think. Or like, if they take this, like, a line here, then like, you've already lost too much. Okay. I'm just so grateful to have nice, solid, like, German, like, what I'm used to, like, these German defenses rather than what we had before. A pack gun there. A pack a day keeps the Ruski away. No pack. This is probably a better spot for a pack. As always, we want to make sure their fields of fire, like, overlap. Put this to the side so they can kind of ambush vehicles as they come out of that gap there. Okay, and we have some 50 mil packs. The MG42's range is really, really substantial. It's kind of nuts. I think we might put a gun pit here and put like a small anti-tank gun. Or just a regular anti-tank gun, actually. What's the range on this? 1,000 meters? Yeah, it's not sufficient. We need something bigger. We need like a regular 75 mil. I want to be careful not to lose too many like my 75 mils and stuff early because, well, to be frank, later in the game there's going to be a ton of Soviet tanks, and I'm going to wish dearly probably that I had all those that I could get. Kind of nuts how this MG42 bunker has a bigger range than my pack gun. But oh well, that's the way it goes. That'll cover that from infantry. Defenses wise, I now just have gun pits available. Let's throw a SIG down here. I think that's a good spot for one. Same thing for here, another SIG gun is in order. Oh, unless they only have the one with the frontline units, so we're gonna have to draw from this now. Which I don't want to do. I don't want to draw troops from the frontline division. I want the units behind it to be depleted so they can be swapped out at will, rather than the frontline unit being depleted first and then being pushed back. That's obviously a outcome that's not ideal. Well, no, there's probably a better spot. Yeah, like that. Okay, let's not forget our dear commandants. Later in the game, we'll get another commandant like here to cover the rest of the map. Our second, or our fifth, excuse me, our last one, our last commandant. Oh man, I didn't mean to deploy him from there, but now that they're out, I don't really care. I think this is like the ideal territory. I don't know what the ideal engagement area for Stabsvasha is, because they have none, because they're have a bad loadout. I don't like the way their loadout is. I like Feld Gendarmerie a lot more, because it's simple, you understand what they're there for, like, you get it. It's like, I know exactly what a Feld Gendarmerie squad's best area deployment is. It's in forest. Preferably buffing, you know, like, troops, although it doesn't have to be that way. But I actually like them a lot just because I understand their use very simply. No, it looks like we got an extra commandant. It's Christmas, boys. It's Christmas. Okay, now from FEB 9. These guys don't have vehicles, so we want to throw them up to the front line ASAP. So we're going to start checking buildings for good fields of fire. And of course we also want good recon, but we'll just wait on that. Put a grenadier field here down too to buff up these buildings, the machine guns and all that. Good spot for machine guns, I think. This is actually a really good spot for like an anti-tank gun or something. I think we're going to use one of our precious packs to cover this. I think that it's like likelihood of being lost is pretty low there. Right, we want these guys out in the front line first, because like I said, they're the ones without vehicle support. We're going to deploy every single ersatz MG that we got. Make sure this field is nice and saturated. I believe that ersatz shipment can be reasonably effective in terrain like what I just deployed them in. Close forest, although definitely not anywhere else. You know, and if we're going to deploy them there, just go to defenses. And I'll put them in defensive positions that are good for them. Anywhere else where that's going to be something I want to do? No, I don't think so. Okay. We have some more MG42s. I don't know if you can ever really have enough of those. Especially on an open, nice open map like this. Okay, now let's start getting our, like, artillery leaders and stuff out. Or our leaders to buff up our guns and our troops. Because these things getting a first down or hit is really important. Because that could mean the difference between the destruction of like a couple squads full of troops, of a couple of trucks worth of troops or not. And then there's so many guys here. Oh, you know, we should actually thin this out. There's too many guys because it's going to get hit by artillery if there's too many.
Landsat zur Stelle.
Or the Katusha will target it, so we're going to drop one of those squads there for that reason. Anywhere else where we could benefit? Probably there, that's fine. Okay, other than that, I think we're good. We also want to put these guys in places with good visibility, especially these Baal Bakhtas. We definitely want them to be calling in artillery like in a useful fashion. We're going to put this here just because, oh, we already have one there, okay. It's just, this is likely to take artillery fire, so like a two-man squad is probably just going to get wrecked in a situation like that. You don't want to put like those really weak squads next to like heavy artillery, and they'll just die. Or next to places that are likely to be shelled heavily is what I should say. Okay, and now we've got this artillery, so let's use it. Let's throw them down. Is there anywhere else where I think I need troops? I think I should find a place for these guys. They have 2 machine guns, which makes them pretty strong. So, at range, so we'll actually throw a stab socket down there to buff up town defenses and whatnot. And, yeah, sure, we'll put them here too. Well, no, we don't want to concentrate too many guys in one spot, or otherwise when Artie comes down, they'll get wrecked. Let's find another place to put an Alflata, so we have better recon. I think that's a good... No, that's already covered. Okay, we're good to go. Let us wait for the enemy to push in, and we'll do our best to counter him. Speed. Look at this, the battles are going to take 32 minutes because they got those flags. Yikes. That's scary. Next time I should put like troops here, here maybe, here, more up in here. Definitely.
Stehen bereit. Aufgepasst, Männer, es geht los.
We can definitely still put troops up in there.
Bereit, Herr Hauptmann.
Let's speed it up. I am speed. Okay, our first big column coming right down this road, about to be hit by our 50 mil pack.
Der brennt Lichterloh.
Some kind of specialist squad there.
Der brennt Lichterloh.
Sadly was missed. Okay, that's good. I guess we should drop battery fuzz down with some of these. Make them a little bit more accurate. Yeah, in towns especially where they're going to be safer.
Ein Abschussring mehr.
Okay, boys, well, we took out something. Took out a truck, finally. Took out a couple trucks. Ah, they barely escape.
Feind gesichtet. Ziel auffassen.
Let's throw some. Another unit. I want to throw another unit of Well, we'll have them walk up. I don't care. Let's get them up. See how they do.
Jemand ein Taxi bestellt? Feind direkt vor eigener Stellung.
Fire will, lads. Fire will.
Sanitäter!
It's gonna be under attack. It's right here. We're taking mortars.
Pack zur Stelle. Sanitäter!
At least they're
Wir
solidly
schaffen es nicht.
in their trenches, so they're not taking too much
Ziel
fire.
vernichtet.
Although it looks like we just lost 175 mil. Oh, I see. Right, 2A.
Feind in der Nähe. Beschützt die Artillerie.
Targeted barrage, unfortunately. Batteries of 3 are the best, especially when there's a contusion nearby. You don't want your guys too tightly clumped up or they're just gonna get wrecked. Well, I love seeing the 150 mils in action. What cool textures here for destroyed buildings.
Ziel vernichtet.
Okay, we're taking a little bit of counter battery fire. Cue gigantic explosions that we're inflicting upon them.
Geschütz bereit, Herr Kommandant.
Here, there's literally no pressure. Okay, well,
Stellungswechsel.
let's withdraw that. We don't want it to die. Looks like our artillery is already, some of it's already dropping out. That's before it even hits getting hit by any Katyushas. The enemy must be there because it's a flag, so.
Feind gesichtet. Seid auf der Hut.
Wie lautet Ihr Befehl, Hauptmann?
An alle Einheiten. Feind gesichtet.
Fire will, boys. Okay, we've exhausted all of our artillery, so now we're going to start moving on to our more native assets, like these. Where else do I want mortars? How about back here, I guess? That might be a good spot.
Hier fliegt bald alles in die Luft.
Pack zur Stelle.
Bonk. Yeah, y'all better run. Little do they know I'm basically out of HE ammo now for that.
Zur Stelle,
You picked the
Hauptmann.
wrong house. Bonk.
Ja, Kommandant.
Okay, this is a duel to the death. I thought it was gonna get engaged simultaneously, but it didn't. Which sucks.
Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele.
Alrighty then. Replace. Just send in more. Oh, I forgot about this. Let's go. We got a whole another unit of artillery, boys. I always forget about that somehow. This is kind of funny. I hear trucks moving around.
Wir
and
sind hier ein
stuff.
leichtes Ziel.
I just blew up, I think, 2 ammo trucks. We can see them sparking.
An alle Einheiten, Feind gesichtet.
You can hear with the visual cues.
Hat jemand ein Taxi bestellt?
Achtung, Feind gesichtet.
Oh no!
Wir haben keine Geschosse mehr. Sanitäter!
They
Nach
always
hinten
hit,
ausweichen.
they always hit my most heavily defended positions. Oh man!
Geschütz bereit, Herr Kommandant.
The good thing is that they only ever,
Zieh den Arsch an, Hart.
usually they only target one piece. If they aimed manually, if it was a player in the middle, they'd have a chance of getting all 3, but normally they just aim at one of the extremity ones, usually the one at the front, and so they don't take much fire. Or at worst, only one goes down, which is really nice. Oh, there's a mortar here. Your free trial of existence has ended. Every artillery piece on the map has decided that your spot will not be destroyed. Okay. I guess it's time for another battery to set up. Although where they will be, I'm not sure. I don't want to move the mortars too far up, but this far back, I'm trying to reserve this for like 120s. So let's set up a 120 battery here. Wait, what do you mean no one else has got 120s? Come on. Oh yeah, you do. I know you do. Yeah, there you go. I knew it. Oh god, get pranked, bro. I was like, I guess I didn't like allocate enough forces to cover that. I guess I missed that, and then I realized this was in range, and I was like, oh, I did it right. It's okay.
Oh Mann. Achtung, der Feind ist in.
Let's keep up the support here. This guy, let's
Setzen uns in Bewegung.
get him out of the line of fire.
Ja,
Yeah, that mortar's gotta be dead, right? I mean, dude. Come on. We're exhausting like 5 supply trucks worth of ammo to kill one possible mortar position. Like, they're gonna win at this rate.
Jawohl.
weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele. Artillerie zu Diensten. An alle Einheiten, Feind gesichtet.
Zu Ihren Diensten, Herr Kommandant.
Oh, yeah, we got some folks moving up.
Wie sieht's aus, Hauptmann?
Y'all better stop. Stop. You better stop. Okay. Well, while it is a draw, they're definitely not pressuring very hard. We want to make sure we keep building artillery faster than they are, like, bringing theirs out so we can have the firepower dominance. Because they have more artillery landing on us than we do on them. We have to keep them, like, smothered as much as possible.
Ja, Kommandant. Feind in der Nähe. Beschützt die Artillerie.
Jawohl, Herr Kommandant. Hoffentlich schießt niemand auf uns.
This is gonna take another Katusha salvo, I bet, soonish.
Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele.
I like how we're just not giving them a chance to do anything.
Feind gesichtet.
Okay, that gun better drop out of action now.
Stehen bereit. Vorsichtig, Männer. Der Feind ist in der Nähe.
Okay, troops.
Zweiter Zug einsatzbereit.
Oh yeah, look at that smoke rising up. We got some vehicles.
Wir
up
stehen
there
unter
for
starkem
sure.
Beschuss.
We are just nailing whatever it is that's sitting over there. Whatever it is, it's probably dead.
Taxi bereit.
At some point, I think we want to cool it on the arty, just because if we have too much out, we're going to run right through our supply. So I think we want to stop building arty now. Let ourselves get some reserve points.
Zweiter Zug einsatzbereit.
Sanitäter!
Continue to push some pioneers up on that side. And after this, we might need some supply trucks and whatnot.
Hat jemand ein Taxi bestellt?
We haven't spotted that many enemy units, honestly. Like, look, we haven't even seen anything, and we're ready. These guys are ready to just start annihilating it. Oh man, we lost that one. Okay, sad day.
Siegpunkt erreicht. Raus mit euch. Überprüft Waffen und Munition. Infanterie bereit. Überprüft Waffen und Munition. Ah, es hat mich erwischt!
Dang, these guys are sneaky boys. We didn't see them at all.
Die Gruppe erwartet ihre Befehle.
Come on, boys, inch forward. Oh, we got it. Let's go.
Wir sind hier ein leichtes Ziel!
We'll let them have the big supply trucks, and then these guys get the small boy ones. The batteries of 2, I mean. I think we also need some recon again.
Wir sind hier ein leichtes Ziel!
In fact, some Bailbach is probably what we need there. Nope, we'll drop some up right up there too. For intelligence purposes. Okay, I lied. We're gonna make one more battery here since I already started one. Oh, there's one.
Wir sind hier ein leichtes Ziel! Ziel vernichtet! Feindgesichtet! Ziel auffassen!
Congratulations, Sig.
Verstanden. Verlegen Feuerstellung.
You get to be on leave now. Your war is
Wie
over.
lautet Ihr Befehl, Hauptmann?
We're gonna replace you with an IG-18 probably. What? I totally didn't even realize we had this. Okay. Hold off on the IG. You get to have that. We don't have any IG guns left, so we're gonna put a pack there instead. And we're gonna give, what's like our earliest artillery or mortars battery? I think it's this one. We're gonna give them some trucks.
Wir machen Halt.
Although, yeah, they can stop firing. There's nothing. There's no pressure. They don't need to fire right now.
Weder Freund noch
Bro,
Feind.
what are y'all
Nur
killing?
Drohnen
There's
im
like
Ziele.
2 infantry squads there. I like to let the artillery do its own thing, but jeez. Like, son.
Einsatzbereit. Feind gesichtet. Seid auf der Hut.
Necessary violence.
Ruhe, herhören.
Ziel vernichtet. Wir haben keine Geschosse mehr.
May we take flag, please?
Wir sind hier ein leichtes Ziel.
Okay, we've got a whole nother infantry regiment, including more arty, more everything. Okay. Supply trucks for you boys get to go out. Finally, I think we can make a whole other battery out of the compiled parts of these other ones. Artillery regiment, empty. Artillery regiment, and finally, artillery regiment, all empty. Let's also get a bale back to here so they can call on fire. And
Yeah, Hauptmann.
battery commanders for these guys too. Okay, do we have any more battery commanders? Oh. Yeah, we do. We have one more. You get to go right there. Congrats, son.
Nach hinten ausweichen.
Keine Vorkommnisse.
Wir sind getroffen. Hier fliegt bald alles in die Luft. Ziel vernichtet.
Scheiße, es hat einen erwischt.
Hier fliegt bald alles in die Luft. Wir haben Ausfälle in unseren Reihen. Feind gesichtet. Seid auf der Hut.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle?
Most of these guys can move up without being spotted, although I'm not going to count on that.
Es hat mich erwischt.
Looks like we've been put under some heavier pressure now. We don't want any of our nice
Hat
quick
jemand ein
time to be
Taxi
seen,
bestellt?
obviously, so we gotta be careful.
Wir sind leer geschossen.
Vorwärts, Männer, aber schießt erst auf mein
I love how we
Kommando.
just snuck so many guys through there. Okay, fire at will. Fire at will. Fire at will. Bro, we're adding so much arty to this. They're gonna have a bad time. I think this gunshot should be pulled back. It's basically
Dieses Geschütz rührt sich kaum vom
worthless
Fleck.
now. I don't think there's any more trucks that are gonna come through, although maybe it's a bit too soon.
Scheiße, es hat einen erwischt.
I think the trucks are being forced to dismount by the arty before they get anywhere close.
Brauchen Sie ein paar Augen und Ohren, Kommandant? Hier fliegt bald alles in die Luft.
The power of machine gun. The power of Ursat's machine gun forces you back. Ooh.
Keine Vorkommnisse.
Seid wachsam,
Well,
Soldaten.
rip to them. They launched a whole barrage and got no kills. Haha, get wrecked, you guys. Okay, I think it's time for some more truck. I think they need it now. Hopefully all of our leaders are making the artillery, or all of our spotting is making the arty more accurate now.
Ich kann die Kugeln an mir vorbeizischen hören. Siegpunkt erreicht. Raus mit euch.
Obviously, we've also got a much more target-rich environment
Geschütz
now.
einsatzbereit.
Dude, if y'all don't push, like, I'm gonna well, they're pushing here. Alright, I shouldn't be mad. They are pushing.
Ja, Hauptmann.
Okay, y'all can fire a will again. Can y'all fire all the way up here? Oh, yeah, you can. Okay. Go ahead, lads. Give it a give it a crack. Give it a crack.
Nach hinten ausweichen.
Uh-oh, another gun duel again.
Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele.
Zu Ihren Diensten, Herr Kommandant. Taxi, dort müssen
I
wir
think they're
hin.
literally so close to taking this, but just haven't. Like, they're so close to getting the flag.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle?
It's probably the easiest way for them to get a flag, and they just won't. Okay, now we're seeing a reason for all this already. Like, this is something that actually... This is a concentration that actually needs to be shot up.
Ziel vernichtet. Wir sind leer geschossen.
Ja, Hauptmann. Auf, Soldaten.
Yep, we're making those MGs work. Wow, those are actually empty now. I guess it is my earliest starting battery, so... Maybe more supply trucks? Since I don't know what else to buy right now. I don't think anything else needs, like... There's no pressing need for anything else to receive any more supply. Really. User supplied, I mean, everything's good, honestly. Life is good.
Ein Abschussring mehr.
Oh, there was a Katusha battery there for a second. Everything here is getting hammered, it's amazing.
Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele.
Took a casualty. I assume it's one of these. Oh, they hit it again with mortars.
Sie
Yeah.
wünschen, Hauptmann?
Товарищ, не стреляй!
Auf geht's!
Oh, but looks like they have another barrage coming in here.
Wir stehen unter starkem Beschuss.
Ah, it was too late to save him.
Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende
How
Ziele.
tragic.
Jawohl, Herr
These guys
Hauptmann.
are on fire if they need it, but there's nothing to destroy.
Los, die warten schon auf uns.
Well, the best time, I think, to supply them is right after a barrage. It's not like they're gonna hit it again right away, probably.
Ziel vernichtet.
I think
Wir sind leer
the
geschossen.
capability of artillery to, like,
Ziel vernichtet.
suppress,
Ohne
but
Tritt,
not necessarily to
Marsch!
destroy is really highlighted.
Zum Schützenrodel aufgehen, mir nach.
You can see the artillery is suppressing the hell out of it, but destroying them, not so
Zielkoordinaten,
much. Not so
Kommandant.
much.
Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende
Oh,
Ziele.
no, y'all better run.
Marschformation. Nimm die Beine in die Hand. Der ist hinüber. Wie lauten Ihre Befehle?
Push up, boys. Go, go, go. Oh, shit. They're gonna have to hit this, too.
Braucht jemand Munition?
Run, truck. Or actually, you go this way. Get out of there. Don't get hit. This guy is performing beautifully.
Wir sind hier ein leichtes Ziel. Artillerie wird dort in Stellung gebracht.
Oh, said those guys should probably pull back now.
Zieh den Arsch an, Hans.
Bereit, Panzer zu knacken.
After enough of this, they're gonna overrun that, and then we'll have real
Weder
serious
Freund
pressure
noch
on us
Feind.
here.
Nur lohnende Ziele.
Also, our other bunker went down, so I think we're gonna add some more machine guns. Yeah, there's one. There's another good spot there, of course, and then here. We'll get another one. Those 3 machine guns, I think, should help hold the line for now.
Warten auf Feuerkoordinaten.
Stellung halten, Soldaten. Überprüft Waffen und Munition. Bajonette aufpflanzen.
You fall back to spawn, please.
Formation.
You are gonna be out of the fight now.
Zieh den Arsch an, Hans.
So verstanden. Ende.
Ruhe. Herhören. Der ist hinüber.
Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt.
Ruhe. Herhören.
Okay, don't get hit by your own army, but can you make him surrender?
Infanterie bereit. Jawohl, Kommandant.
Yeah, boys, make him surrender. Let's go.
Zum Schützenrodel aufgehen. Mir nach.
Камрад, камрад!
Probably less I take a Katusha fire. These guys are basically good.
Zweiter Zug einsatzbereit.
That's good to see. Those guys are good. These guys are hit actually kind of hard. I think we want to push him up some more. Looks like the machine guns are actually directly targeting these, so let's pull them back now. Because we don't want to see that happening. Some of our most forward are, 81 mils are a little exposed now, it appears.
Hier fliegt bald alles in die Luft. Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle? Bereit, Herr Hauptmann.
Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele.
Oh, nice. We're gonna have mortars target enemy from the mortar regiment, which is not aptly named because it's a giant rocket launcher. I think a stabs Vodka would be good here. I like how they have the 2 machine guns. Okay, I think also more machine guns. Even more machine guns might be in order. We're almost out at this point, but... Actually, we might need to ration them now a little bit, since we are almost out. I think we just have 1 left. At least this is very well defended.
Ziel
but
vernichtet.
this wasn't all needed.
Wir können nicht mehr.
Wir sind leer geschossen.
Der ist hinüber.
Die Artillerie wird dort in Stellung gebracht.
Jawohl, Herr Hauptmann. Vollgas voraus. Vorwärts, aber schließt die Flanken.
Oh no.
Braucht jemand Munition? Taxi, dort müssen wir hin.
Die haben wir niedergemäht.
I think we're losing the firepower superiority I was talking about.
Wir sind leer geschossen.
Oh man, I drove right through the barrage by accident. Trying to get him away. Oh well, he's okay though. Sorry.
Transportkommando bereit. Nachschub. Rollt.
I don't see anywhere low on shells. You want to keep it that way, of course, without risking too many supply trucks that are valuable.
Ziel vernichtet.
Brauchen Sie Deckungsfeuer?
Bereit für Ihre Anweisung, Kommandant. Geschütz bereit, Herr Kommandant.
Siegpunkt erreicht. Raus mit euch.
Whoa, Nelly, you better run. It looks like those
Weder Freund noch Feind.
Iron
Nur
artillery is gonna
lohnende
murder
Ziele.
you.
Einsatzbereit. Ziel vernichtet.
Bonk.
Ja, Kommandant.
Alle Mann zurück!
Auf geht's.
Do we have any more, I don't think we have any more 120 mils. It's okay. Let's wait to deploy more mortars. I don't think we need to do that quite yet.
Bereiter Aufwand. Marionette auf Platz.
Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele.
Los geht's, Männer. Ruhe. Herhören.
Yeah, Stabs Vodka, I believe in you.
Munition! Verdammt, wir brauchen Munition!
Wollen Sie mitfahren?
Ziel vernichtet.
Vorwärts, aber schließt die Flanken.
Oh my lord.
Klar zum Gefecht, Herr Kommandant.
Wow, this guy actually ran right out of shells. I think we're gonna resupply them.
Nachschub. Rollt.
Although I don't usually do that.
Wir sind festgenagelt!
Es ist aussichtslos.
Oh, we didn't
Bereiter Hauptmann.
We didn't
Wachsam
micromanage good
bleiben.
enough.
Wir sind getroffen.
Ziel ausgeschaltet.
Ruhe. Herhören.
Ziel ausgeschaltet.
Zweiter Zug. Vorwärts, Marsch. Zum Schützenrodel aufgehen. Mir nach.
Ziel ausgeschaltet.
Oh, we never moved this guy
Ruhe.
up.
Herhören.
Hopefully he can get us an eye on some of those Katyushas that have been shooting us up.
Sie wünschen, Hauptmann? Los, die warten schon auf uns.
Any supply truck? We need some more. We need more supply truck.
Absitzen, sofort.
Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele.
Braucht jemand Munition?
Wow, those are resource. Those are hungry IG guns.
Wir sind leer geschossen.
Versorger bereit.
Weder Freund noch Feind.
Let's
Nur
also
lohnende
resupply the machine
Ziele.
guns since it looks like it needs it. We're right up to the edge now in terms of available supply. It looks like we have no more supply trucks. Looks like we have these 2 supply trucks left. So let's ration them for where we really need them. By which I mean these big artillery batteries. We want to keep them shooting for as long as we can.
Sanitäter!
Braucht jemand Munition?
Oh, we lost our bail back to there. I didn't micro enough. I should have checked to make sure it wasn't in range
Sie wünschen,
of all
Hauptmann?
the enemies.
Ziel vernichtet.
Katyusha rearing its ugly head.
Zur Stelle, Kommandant. Vollgas voraus!
Well, we can make an exception for this right here. Let's get this supply truck. Oh, that's almost empty. Yeah.
Wir sind leer
I
geschossen.
think that once they run out, they're out. Up there. I was gonna say let's resupply the 120mm mortars, but like
Weder Freund noch Feind.
I don't think that's
Nur lohnende
I don't think
Ziele.
that's a possibility. Empty supply truck dumped. Let's go, boys.
Hoffentlich entdeckt uns der Feind nicht im offenen Gelände.
Feind in der Nähe. Beschützt die Artillerie.
That was probably a lucky hit. Oh yeah, no, it was this.
Versorgung kann eingeleitet werden. So verstanden. Ende.
Sanitäter! Wir sind festgenagelt!
Infanterie bereit.
We're definitely just kind of cycling through our pioneers here. So I guess we'll put up 2 more.
Sanitäter!
Jawohl, Kommandant.
Die haben wir niedergemäht.
You don't get to go near our troops. Our fellow gendarmerie will stop them.
Stehen bereit. Vorwärts, aber schließt die Flanken. Wir sind getroffen.
Los, Männer, Stellungswechsel!
Let's retire some of these MGs that are like out of HP. Any more machine gun? Any more machine gun? Except for from you. I don't really want to take from you, but I think we have to. Oof. Yeah, I think we definitely need more machine gun. Even though we're having to take them from here. Comb for machine gun. None, okay. I think we'll drop a SIG here. Okay, now go through. Comb for machine guns. I think this is the last spot where we might have any. We got one there. And that's it. We're out of machine guns. So sorry, folks. All out.
Zielkoordinaten, Kommandant.
Ziel
It
vernichtet.
says we're crumbling. That's not good. That's why I'm mounting this tiny pioneer counterattack.
Vollgas voraus!
Ooh, this guy's low on health. We're gonna drop him out of the battle. Or low, yeah, low on health. I knew what I said. I knew what I said.
Alle Mann zurück!
Lass mich raus! Ich will nach Hause! Lass mich gehen!
Ooh, pioneer destroyed there. That sucks.
Weder Freund noch
Okay.
Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele. Lanzer zur Stelle. Packt zusammen und dann los. Wie lauten Ihre Befehle? Ah, es hat mich erwischt! Vorwärts, aber schließt die Flanken.
Keep falling back.
Bereiter Hauptmann.
Sanitäter!
Bro, that's not the direction you're supposed to fall back in. Okay, we're all out of pioneers. Any more pioneers? No? Yeah, we're out of pioneers. Okay. Well, that's fine. Not a huge problem.
Auf, Soldaten!
Motor an und dann los!
Once they're so close, I think it's time to put down some infantry.
Ich befolge nur Befehle. Auf befohlenes Ziel, Feuer!
Okay, fall back.
Alle Mann zurück!
Run away from the men with the machine gun. They're scary. Run away.
Die Gruppe erwartet ihre Befehle. Angriff! Packt zusammen und dann los!
Alle Mann zurück!
I selectively activated and deactivated them again, and it cost me.
Geschütz bereit, Herr Kommandant.
Nachschub. Rollt.
Okay, the last artillery supplies are going out. Where are they? There they are. To you guys. And to you guys. So many empty trucks.
Zielkoordinaten, Kommandant.
Oh, it's not
Ist es
close
dort
enough.
wirklich
It's getting
sicher?
closer. Okay. Okay, okay.
Warten auf Feuerkoordinaten.
Absitzen, sofort.
Vorfeld beobachten, Männer.
These guys are out of ammo, so we're gonna pull it back. We kind of can have more artillery, just in the way that we can dump these down and use them. So we're gonna do that. To temporary buff. Once they're out of the ammo in the tubes, then they're out.
Kamerad, Kamerad!
Jawohl, Kommandant.
Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele.
Alright, it's not safe for that Beobachta anymore. We're gonna pull him out.
Zur Stelle, Kommandant.
We're gonna use this guy to resupply our 120s.
So verstanden. Ende.
These guys are totally out. They pull back. This guy's almost dead. He pulls out.
Sanitäter!
Zielpunkt erreicht. Raus mit euch.
Jawohl, Kommandant.
Let's regain that strip of woods.
Der ist hinüber.
Sanitäter! Wir sind festgenagelt!
Jawohl, Herr Hauptmann. Nachschub ist schon unterwegs.
He's out of supply. That's alright. Their battery should pull back to the woods here.
Zielpunkt erreicht. Raus mit euch. Taxi bereit.
Well, they're out of ammo, so we're gonna pull them back to, let's say, here.
Ohne Tritt, Marsch!
Same with these guys, except they're low on health, so they get to go back too.
Ah, es hat mich erwischt!
So verstanden. Ende.
Let's try to give that,
Zur Stelle,
that
Kommandant.
battery more supplies.
Ziel vernichtet!
Zieh den Arsch an Hand! Ruhe, herhören. Aufgepasst, Männer, es geht los.
Ah, es hat mich erwischt!
Lanzer zur Stelle.
Oh, they're coming down the road, boys.
Der ist hinüber.
Let's shoot them up. Oh, they saw my reinforcements coming in and they unloaded everything they had.
Gute und Ersatz vorbereit. Abschussring mehr.
Vollgas voraus!
Let's I guess drop more guns out here, and then IG guns out here because those ones are out of ammo and they can't be resupplied apparently.
Wir machen Halt.
Just carefully manage supplies so you don't run out.
Überprüft Waffen und Munition. Zieh den Arsch an Hand.
Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele.
Vorwärts, Männer, aber schießt erst auf mein Kommando. Sanitäter!
Wir stehen unter starkem Beschuss. Wir sind leer geschossen.
The occasional shell in.
Zweiter Zug einsatzbereit.
Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele. Volle Deckung. Wir sind leer geschossen.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle?
Okay.
Absitzen, sofort!
Ziel vernichtet. Haben Sie Zielkoordinaten, Hauptmann?
You guys are out. Pull back.
Feuer bereit.
Los, die warten schon auf uns!
Aufgepasst, Männer, es geht los.
These guys are also performing really, really well in their positions, but they need replacements just because they're out of ammo. Ten minutes left to draw. 10 minutes left to draw.
Was sollen wir ohne Munition machen?
Ziel ausgeschaltet.
Zweiter Zug einsatzbereit. Der ist hinüber. Zieh den Arsch an Hand. Überprüft Waffen und Munition.
Oh, we're gonna
Der
lose
brennt
it. We're gonna
lichterloh.
lose it. Run, boys, get out of there.
Wir können nicht mehr.
Zieh den Arsch an Hand.
Unten bleiben!
I can hear that the shells are having a good effect on targets. I can hear the guys just getting wrecked in there.
Los, die warten schon auf uns!
Okay, this flag cannot fall, whatever happens. So, because of that, we're going to drop some infantry here like this and just have them counterattack.
Wir müssen ausweichen!
Wow, they're almost out of small arms. They're almost out of every kind of
Vorwärts,
ammo.
Marsch.
Auf, Soldaten!
Okay, pull back to spawn. Like, the spawn is now cluttered with units because all of these guys have had to fall back.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle?
Let's use them to try to relieve the pressure there. How is this Katusha not dead, bro? I feel like it's been being shelled for a long time.
Ah, es hat mich erwischt!
Counterattack up, boys. Take it back.
Überprüft Waffen und Munition. Bajonette aufpflanzen.
Wir müssen hier raus!
You now, I think we can actually use this to resupply some of our bigger arty that's out of ammo, like here.
Vollgas voraus!
Stellung halten, Soldaten.
Fall back, they're all out of ammo.
Nimm die Beine in die Hand!
Zu Ihren Diensten, Herr Kommandant.
Ziel ausgeschaltet.
Oh, there goes the IG gun.
Wir gewinnen diesen Krieg. Das ist ein Befehl. Sanitäter! Wir sind bereit, Herr Kommandant.
Well, I think they're gonna die no matter what I do, so we'll just sit them down there.
Die haben wir niedergemäht. Feindgesicht im Ziel auffassen.
Zielpunkt erreicht. Raus mit euch.
Breiter Aufwand.
These guys did really valiantly.
Zweiter Zug, vorwärts, Marsch.
They performed super well.
Hoffentlich schießt niemand auf uns.
I don't know why those guys have ammo, but they can definitely start
Haha,
firing.
das hat gesessen.
Sanitäter! Weder Freund noch Feind, nur lohnende Ziele. Wir sind blank geschossen. Ziel vernichtet. Wir sind festgenagelt.
Machen uns bereit, Herr Kommandant.
Hat jemand ein Taxi bestellt?
Wir sind getroffen.
Okay,
Wir
infantry
stehen
attack.
unter starkem Beschuss.
Let's go, boys. Take back the ground.
Wir sind leer geschossen.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle? Zweiter Zug, vorwärts, Marsch.
Nachschub ist schon unterwegs.
Ah, more empty trucks.
Nach
I
hinten
see.
ausweichen.
Wir sind bereit, Herr Kommandant. Verschieben. Sanitäter!
Infanterie bereit. Vorwärts, Männer, aber schießt erst auf mein Kommando. Zweiter Zug einsatzbereit. Aufgepasst, Männer, es geht los.
Wir stehen unter starkem Beschuss.
Nachschub rollt.
Wir haben keine Geschosse mehr.
Oh no, we lost to 105.
Ziel vernichtet. Wie wäre es mit Trommelfeuer? Weder Freund noch Feind, nur lohnende Ziele.
Nothing to it, boys. Just replace and rinse and repeat more infantry. But let's do it quick before we get overrun.
Weder Freund noch Feind, nur lohnende Ziele. Sanitäter! Wir stehen unter starkem Beschuss. Ziel vernichtet.
Vorsichtig, Männer, der Feind ist in der Nähe. Infanterie
These
bereit.
guys saw some action.
Aufgepasst, Männer, es geht los. Überprüft Waffen und Munition.
I don't know how we still have this flag, but I'm not mad.
Verdammt, hier ist ganz schön was los.
Marschformation.
Like, that makes zero sense. But it's okay.
Lanzer zur Stelle. Zum Schützenrodel aufgehen. Mir nach.
Ziel vernichtet.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle?
Sehen wir
I
uns
think
hier
it's
um.
time to withdraw them back.
Wie wäre es mit Trommelfeuer?
Nachschub. Rollt.
Geschütz bereit, Herr Kommandant.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle? Ruhe, herhören. Zum Schützenrodel aufgehen.
Okay,
Mir
I don't
nach.
think those guys are gonna last super long.
Überprüft Waffen und Munition.
Haha, das hat gesessen.
That was all that took all that? Wow, okay.
Sanitäter!
Der ist hinüber. Jawohl, Kommandant.
Chad, Feldgendarmerie, Micro.
Ziel
let's go.
vernichtet. Sanitäter!
Bereiter Hauptmann.
Haha, das hat gesessen.
You're down to 1 health, congrats. You get to go back.
Vorsichtig, Männer. Der Feind ist in der Nähe. Jawohl, Kommandant.
Giga
Haha,
Chad,
das
Feldgendarmerie,
hat gesessen.
Micro. Giga Chad strategy. We're down to 7 seconds.
Wir müssen ausweichen.
Lanzer zur Stelle.
Whew, that was fun. Long match, but fun. It says 28 minutes, but with all the pausing and moving, I think it was a lot more. Look, so last time we had like 100 casualties for like 300 on their side. Now we dropped it down, so now instead of 1 to 3, it's 1 to 6 losses on their part. Oof, for them. Katyushas, IG-18s. Our artillery really did work if you look at it. These is probably some of the ones that had to drop out early. I don't know which gun this was. It did almost nothing, but anyway, look at that. Woo! That artillery, you didn't see it like too much, and most of the time you just saw it stun bad guys, but like, dude, this thing was, they were hammering, and this SIG was probably the center one. I didn't look. Munch. Yeah, munch out of your battle order, bruh. Shunk. Yeah, these did good. These did real good. MG42s, of course, just poured rounds at the enemy. We were able to micro our pioneers to good effect, although we could have microed them better because we kind of got overrun there at the end and lost some. And then our Feldgendarmerie, I don't know, I just get this perverse pleasure out of watching these 4-man squads annihilate like the much larger enemy units. Okay. As you can see, their losses are much more substantial than mine. Oh man, I didn't realize we got 15 Katyushas. Damn, son, we got a lot of them. We punished them hard for that. Beautiful. Obviously, none of them are disorganized or anything. It was just a draw. Look, they didn't take it yet. Come on, take the bait. Come on, let's go. Take the bait already. Come on, boy. Let's see it. Let's see it. Take the bait. Go down the road. Oh, yeah, there they go. They're spilling through. They're spilling through. Take the bait, kiddo. Let's go. They want to attack, but they can't. I stopped them there. They're also using their bombardment. Their like capabilities to bombard a lot. They didn't attack here like I thought they would, which is interesting. Are they going to exploit this too? I want to see them push. I want to see it push. Hopefully we can get this guy out of the way, but if we can't, it's still okay. Sorry, Gull, you're all the bait. You're all the sacrificial bait. Okay, they're taking it. They're pushing forward. They're pushing up. See how much their line has already loosened? In like 3-4 turns, we'll begin our counterattack, and then it'll take like several turns for us to actually seal them off, at which time they'll keep pushing. They won't turn around. course, the main objective is Taryutin and Kumrat, and we won't have a problem holding those. Just like here, if they take this, like take this bridge, then again, our ability to seal them off is like gone, and we're screwed because they're pouring across extra bridges. So the strategy could backfire. We just have to rely on a very stalwart defense, but that is something that I think I'm capable of. Hopefully these are coming through here and not to here. So I want these to go through and then just pass out and be done. And we'll seal them. Nice clean breach. There'll be a couple units back here, but we'll push through. Oh, they're on top of them. Get out of there, lads. Get out of there. Yeah, y'all better push, bro. Y'all better push. You can do it. You can push through. Look at the gap in my lines. Go ahead. Take the bait. You can do it. Okay, it is our turn. So, I think we are going to end the video here, guys. Although, real quick, I can't stand to see you in danger, my sweetheart. Okay. Okay, now, what were their losses? 95, 84%, 84, 73, 89. So they lost some troops on withdrawal, but not many. Yeah, that was a good deal. I'm glad we made that retreat. These guys push to the side. Okay, seriously, I'm going to stop now. We're going to wait till next video, and we're going to let them push. I do want to hold this, because I think if they take this, then that might be a spawn point for them. I'm just guessing this is a spawn point for me, so... anyway. That's it for today, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next time, we will do our turn, continue our breakaway action here, and then let the Soviets attack us, and hopefully have them fall farther into our trap. But that's all for today, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Star Zero Gaming signing off.